Welcome to Talks on Mission in the Indian Context. Today we shall discuss about the political geography of India. The, the first one is the Vedic India. The Vedic India, or the geographical areas where the Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, and epics were written, is spread through Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Burma, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. And most probably, or according to the faith of Hindus, these events were historical events in Ramayana, Mahabharata, and other Puranic events, and they all took place in this particular geographical area. Though the geographical areas were not united politically, the events of Hindu sacred books took place in these particular geographical areas. Four great religions of the world were born in India, such as Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, and Sikhism. Therefore, India is the holy land of all those who follow these religions. However, one of the oldest maps of India we get from the Greeks. In fact, there was an Indo-Greek kingdom from the time of Alexander in the Sindh, Punjab area. Then comes the Maurya Empire. The Maurya Empire was founded by Chandragupta Maurya, and it was one of the geographically most extensive empire in the history of India. The Maurya Empire, comprising of the majority of the Indian subcontinent, existed between 322 and 185 BC. The Maurya emperors were patrons of Jainism and Buddhism. Therefore, throughout India, the Jainism and Buddhism were propagated, spread, even beyond India, like Sri Lanka, like China. The Buddhism got its propagation during their time. After the Emperor Ashoka, there came several dynasties to the major part of Indian subcontinent. After the Gupta Empire, the dynasties started declining their power. Due to constant war, the political geographical maps changed very often. From 8th century onwards, Muslim conquests over Indian subcontinent started. The first of such conquest was in Sindh and Punjab area. Muslim rulers were the dominant political power until the British rule, even during the British rule. By the time of Tughlaq in 14th century, major part of Indian subcontinent was under the Muslim rule. In certain sense, This also paved way to unite India politically and even linguistically. The contemporary Urdu mixed Hindi has its origin during the Islamic rule in India. The Mughal Empire was an early modern empire that controlled much of South Asia between the 16th and 19th centuries. For some 2 centuries, the empire stretched from the outer fringes of the Indus Basin in the west, northern Afghanistan in the northwest, and Kashmir in the north, to the highlands of present day Assam and Bangladesh in the east, and the uplands of Deccan Plateau in South India. So it was so vast a place, vast an empire. The rule by the British Crown on the Indian subcontinent was from 1858 to 1947. On August the 15th, 1947, the present Indian Republic was carved from the British India. The political map of India is facing threats from various corners. By now, Pakistan, China, and Nepal officially published their version of Indian map, even excluding certain areas, certain geographical areas from the present map of India. As we conclude today's sessions, let us summarize all what we have seen so far. The first point is the Vedic India is comprising of Afghanistan, Pakistan, present India, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, Burma, and Sri Lanka. Second point, this means all these places together is the holy land of Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Sikhs. Then came the Greco-Indian territory in the 4th century BC in Sindh, Punjab area. After that, in the 3rd century BC, Chandragupta Maurya started the Maurya Empire. Then came several dynasties and emperors. Hence, the political map of India changed very often. From 8th century AD, there was Muslim rule in India. First the Sultans and then the Mughals. This was ended or followed by the British rule in India, and it was a continuation of Mughal India to great extent. Of course, British India had more extended or extensive territory like Sri Lanka and other places. Still, it was continuation of Mughal India. And finally, it was from this British India the present Indian Republic was carved on 15th August 1947. The political history of India has a great role to play in the cultural, religious, and social life of India along with its geography. The present society in India has the influence of the Hindu, Greek, Jain, Buddhist, Muslim, Christian rulers who ruled India. Today's India is a product of all these together. It is not a monocultural community, society, because India was ruled by these kings, and all these kings, rulers, had a great influence in the religious, in the social, as well as many other aspects, art, architecture, language, many other aspects of social life. So therefore, to understand India, the political, geographical history we should know. So that's what we did in today's talk, and I hope you benefited from that. If you liked it, please like it in the YouTube channel, and also subscribe and share with others who would benefit from these pieces of information. Thank you. God bless you.